Hi folks, it's me again. Hope you're all keeping well. I got a lot on my chest that I need to offload, so where do I even begin? I suppose I begin going back to the Man City victory. Thought that Arsenal played very well that day, second half particularly. I thought we played some of our best football I've seen in the last couple of years. Fair play to the lads, I was absolutely delighted, but I didn't celebrate that much. The reason why I didn't celebrate that much is because if anyone have keep an eye on my channel or seen me on other shows, you will all realise that I said the season was over at Halloween. So why would I be getting all carried away and excited? Because this club I know this club inside out. When you are celebrating and excited, it just lets you down every time, without fail. So then, I thought we went out then and we played Newcastle in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, and it was absolutely a diabolical performance. It was a shambles. It was a disgrace, not short of a disgrace. Newcastle kicked us off the field. People say, why are you getting all carried away, Kyle? It's only the Carabao Cup. Yeah, well, I'm an Arsenal fan for, 38 years. And I remember in 1987, we beat Liverpool in that particular final. Charlie Nichols, 2-1. I remember what it was like to celebrate watching my club lift a trophy for the very first time in my lifetime as an Arsenal fan. I also remember 1993 when we won the domestic cup final, and I remember the celebrations and the excitement of it all, as all Arsenal fans do. And that's what hurts me the most, when Arsenal fans turn to you and say to you, what are you getting all excited about? Why are you getting all carried away about? It's only the Carabao Cup. The same Arsenal fans not celebrate in 1987 or 1993 the way I did. And if they didn't, well, they're not Arsenal fans, really, are they? So it hurts me when they put the Carabao Cup down. Because when 1993, it was the Coca-Cola Cup. In 1987, it was the Littlewoods Cup. And I remember the celebration, So none of that matters now anymore. So it doesn't matter about that. History doesn't matter anymore, this club, with this fan base. Fucking joke. So we won that competition twice, and it's 30. We're going on to our 33rd year now of not winning this, which in itself is a disgrace, nothing short of a disgrace. You see, even winning the Carabao Cup, I would have said to myself, fair play to Arteta. He actually got us over the finish line. We won a cup competition. Interesting. Keep him here in the summer, see what happens next season. Gives the players a kind of a winning mentality, a taste for silverware. But instead of that, throws it down the fucking drain once again. The FA Cup, the same, lads, out in the third round once again. It's embarrassing, it's a joke. And just because we're out both competitions, what do? We reward failure. We bring the squad over to Dubai for a nice little warm training camp. And then all week long, what do I see? I see players with photographs of players and high-fiving each other and hugging each other and laughing and smirking and, enjoying the sun and the beaches and the women, I'm sure. So it's a disgrace. Rewarding for failure. So anyway, I get up this morning, doing my own thing, and now I'm at the catching the headlines. The headlines is that Kai Havertz is now out for the season. Torn hamstring. Havertz. Now let me get something straight. I, for one, am not down and out about that, because I think Kai Havertz is a donkey. I think he's useless. The problem I have is that Saka is also injured, Martinelli is injured, and Gabriel Jesus is injured. And this fucking club of ours, and this fucking manager of ours, and whoever the fuck is in charge of the transfers in the month of January, done nothing. I was told by a contact I have that Watkins was going to be an Arsenal player. Now, that didn't happen. But I have been told since then that behind closed doors there has been arguments and there's tension. And that Arteta was the one that pulled the plug on the Watkins deal. Who knows? I'm just telling you what I was told. The whole thing is a mess. It's a joke. We're not a big club. We're not behaving like a big club. We're on about fighting for the Premier League. I told you so I'd start this video. I said the season is over back at Halloween. But for those out there that did say that, or are even saying that we can still win the league title, I got big news for you. We ain't winning jack shit. Whatever hope we had, we have no hope now. We're left with Raheem Sterling, Nawari, and Trossard up forward. They're the 3 forward players we have left in the squad. And people are telling me that we could still win the league title. If Liverpool beat Everton tonight to go on 9 points clear, league is over. It's over. We struggle against Leicester City. We'll struggle. It's not good. The club is finished. I'm sick saying it. I'm saying it for years. I'm saying it even before Arteta. So this is not just me blaming Arteta. I've been saying it. I said this club was finished 7 years before Wenger actually finished his management career at Arsenal Football Club. I could see it. I could see it going down, down and down. And now look at the fucking state of it. But I'll tell you what we did do in January. Released 4 different merch. That's what we done. Great club for merchandise. Great club. I think it's 15 all season so far. Great, isn't it? So I checked out the prices. £125 for a jersey. Are you fucking joking me? But there's clowns out there that would pay the money. And you're more than welcome to, but you're clowns. I give this club nothing. I tell you what I done a little bit of research. And I didn't pick a big game. I picked Arsenal versus Fulham. I think it's the 1st of April. And I just checked out prices here for me here in Ireland. To fly across, match tickets and a hotel. And when I say hotel, I don't mean a 5-star hotel. I mean a little small B&B basically. Yeah. How much is it working out at? I tell you how much it's working out at. It's working out at €680. €680, which be what? £730, £740 sterling. For a game against Fulham. I'm 38 years supporting Arsenal. I stood in the North Bank. I stood in the East Stand. I saw Bergkamp, Henry, Vieira, Perez. I've seen Parder, Fabregas. I have seen all these great players in my time, live. And now, the likes of me have been outpriced to go out to watch my club play football. Because I can't afford that kind of money to go across to see a game. And then if I want to bring my daughter with me, it's also £720 or £30 for her. It's also, if I want to bring my partner with me, it's also £700. So what, if I wanted to go to an Arsenal match with Amy, who's my daughter, and Linda, who's my partner, it would cost me the bones of 2,000. It would cost me the bones of £2,000 to see a game. And then you go into the Armoury and you're spending £120 on a jersey. 3 jerseys, £360. And then you go in and you buy a pint, £7.50 at the bar. You get yourself a hot dog, £16. And in the meantime, we're lifting up no silverware. Fair and year in, year out. Shocking. The club is shocking. And all it is PR. PR. That's all. Simple. That's all it is. It's bullshit, folks. But they're not pulling the curtains over my eyes. I can see what the club is. I can see the cancer in the club. I can see the club rotten from inside out. All you have to do is walk up the steps and look at the stadium. Look at the outside of the stadium before you walk in. That's all you have to do. It's not the Arsenal that I once loved. No, sir. It sure ain't. It's very sad. And now they have all the excuses in the world for Mr. Arteta. Sure, how can he win this and how can he win that? Sure, he has a thin squad and there's players missing and there's players out. And I told everybody at the start of this season, I'm not listening to any more excuses. No more excuses. He's the man that went in with 22-man squad instead of 25-man squad. He's the one that pulled the trigger on targets in the January transfer market. This comes down to one man. That's Arteta. I want them all gone, by the way. Not just Arteta. I want them all gone. I want the ownership, the board, the management, Arteta, and I want at least 70% of the squad gone. Not good enough. And I'm saying this for years. They're not good enough. People were trying to tell me, Kyle, you're negative, to try to point out the positives. There is no positive. We're winning nothing. We're coming nowhere once again. People tell me, oh, we're well prepared for the Champions League, the way it is, the new formation. We could win the Champions League. We're not winning no Champions League. Come out of the dream world. We're winning nothing once again. Another failed season. But don't worry about it. Arteta will still take these 15 million a year. The likes of Havertz and these fellas that all take their big checks, 300,000 pound a week. We have players there, lads, that are not good enough, and nobody will take them because they're on so big wage here at the club. I'm listening to that saying, why do we not bring back Fabio Vieira in January? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Man is useless. We're being captained by the worst captain in Arsenal history. I never saw a captain to be subbed as much in all my life. It's an embarrassment, lads. The whole thing is embarrassing. It's a shambles, it's shocking. The club is fucked. I don't know what direction we're going in. I don't know, I'm just so frustrated. I'm angry, down and out over the whole thing. But the top gooners will be out tonight with their little excuses of not winning anything. Can't win that when we don't have Saka, we don't have Jesus, we don't have Havertz, we don't have this, we don't have that. Fuck off with your excuses. Don't want to hear them. We ain't good enough. It's simple. This manager, some of the better I see the back of this bastard. I'm sick listening to him. I'm sick looking at him. Sick of it. Talking in riddles the whole time. Hey folks, I just thought I'd post this video up because it's just not good enough, you know. So I appreciate all the support. If you're new here, subscribe, press the like button, spread the word, and appreciate every single one of you. Thanks very much, lads. Big up to you all, and I'll see you all soon again. Take care, lads.